Metro Home Building Center starting gate rolling here for race number 6 from Red Shores in Charlottetown. Vance Cameron, it is the open trotter, start of the pick 5. Up to you for the call.
Professor Gordon, Thrill Seeker, Suicide Shift, starting gate, swings around the turn. Entering the stretch. Now approaching a start. The rough end trotting Thrill Seeker, the first one away. Suicide Shift from the outside towards the rail, Professor Gordon. So they trot into the turn. This compact field of open trotters, and Thrill Seeker will show the way for Kenny Arso by 2 at the 8th ball. Second is Professor Gordon. Suicide Shift did it on the engine last week. He'll set third in the early going. So they make their way up the backstretch for time 1, moving over to the opening quarter mile with Thrill Seeker the leader. In the 2-hole, that's Professor Gordon, and the trailer third is Suicide Shift. So the front panel to Thrill Seeker in 31 and 1. Tracking around the turn second, Professor Gordon. Suicide Shift biding his time in third position. Off the turn they come, and they straighten down the stretch. Towards that opening half mile they come. Thrill Seeker on top. In the 2-hole, Professor Gordon. Suicide Shift continues third. They're halfway home. In the open trot, led by Thrill Seeker. Professor Gordon continuing second. Then third is Suicide Shift, the half in 1:02. And 4, midway into the paddock turn for the second and final time. Thrill Seeker taking him over to the 5/8. Professor Gordon, the 2-hole ride. Suicide Shift trots to the outside from third as the 3 of them are in contention on the backstretch now for the final time. Thrill Seeker the leader. Suicide Shift now at his wheel. Third on the rail is Professor Gordon. They're by 3/4 now. Thrill Seeker still there. Suicide Shift now with his head in front. 3/4 in 1, 34 and 3. Down to an 1/8 of a mile to trot. Suicide Shift looking to double up Harold Shepard today. At the rail, Thrill Seeker could not fend him off. In third, Professor Gordon coming to the wire. Suicide Shift gets back-to-back open trots. Harold Shepard has the driving double. Thrill Seeker is second. Professor Gordon third. 2:05. Flat.
Okay, we could look at the replay here for race number 6. Here it is now for the 6th here at Red Shores in Charlottetown. Was the start of the pick 5, as Vance said. Suicide Shift won it on the engine last week. He got it done 2-4 and 2. Bided his time this week. Thrill Seeker got front 31 and 1 past the opening panel. Down to the half. Kenny still there. 102 and 4 with Thrill Seeker. Sitting in the 2-hole was Professor Gordon. Suicide Shift was third. Up the backstretch. That's when Harold made the move from the 3-hole. They challenged Kenny 134 and 3, and then down the lane. Suicide Shift. Lots of trot left in the tank late as he is able to go by Thrill Seeker here and get the back-to-back wins here in the open class. Suicide Shift is the winner. 2:05 is the time. Second, Thrill Seeker. Third, Professor Gordon. Harold Shepard, 2 wins on the day. Harold and Suicide Shift back in the winner's circle. Next.
And a reminder, if you're looking for that winner's circle photo for a Christmas present this year, the photo booth will give you until the first week of December to make your order in time for Christmas. Oh, they're fist pumping in Shepherdville this afternoon as Harold takes his second trip into the winner's circle today aboard the 5 Suicide Shift. He's a trotting-based stallion 6 by PJ's Nabby off the Malabar Man Dam Southwind Bethany. Over Margot Fisher of Fredericton, New Brunswick, and Harold Shepard of Stratford. Harold does the training and takes a trip in the driver's seat for a double today. Back-to-back open trot victories for Suicide Chip. Time for the mile this afternoon in 2:05 flat.